Hello everyone, welcome to the module 2 of application development using Python. That is, the topic is related to the list. Last session we studied about introduction to list, indexing, negative indexing, and list slicing. So in this session, we'll be learning about list concatenation, list replication, list with delete statement, using for loops with list, in and not in list, and multiple assignment using the list. So let's start with list concatenation and list replication. So we know that in string also we have studied plus operator is always used as the concatenation operator. Here also the plus operator combines two lists to create a new list value. So if you want to concatenate two lists, so it will be the operator used is plus, and the star operator, asterisk operator can be used with a list and integer value to replicate the list. So let's see with an example. Here we have a list, the name called spam, and it has a and that is equal to two lists. Here we are concatenating two values. The first list has the values cat, bat, and dog, and the second list is 1 comma 2 comma 3. Here we are trying to concatenate the two lists with the help of a plus operator. So these two lists are concatenated and it is stored in a list called spam. So when I trying to print the spam, the output of the spam is cat, bat, dog, and comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. That is, the two lists are concatenated. The next we'll see list replication. So what is list replication is nothing but the values will be repeated with a specified number of integer types. Here spam is equal to cat comma bat star 3. So what is happening? This is a replication operator. So this list is replied, it is replicated thrice, and it is stored in a list called spam. So spam is now cat bat, cat bat, cat bat. So it is the content of the value which are present in the given list is repeated three times and it is stored in a spam. This is called as the list replication. The next del statement, that is nothing but a deleted statement. What is the purpose of this? So if you want to delete any element or the item from the list, we'll go with a deleted statement. The del statement, that is a deleted statement, will delete values at an index in a list. So the information what we have to provide is the index of the element which has to be deleted from the list. Let's see with an example. Spam is a list and the values are cat, bat, and dog, and I'm using del followed by the list name spam and the index 1. So what is the meaning of this? Delete the element or the item which is present at the index 1 or the position 1. So that is bat. So when I'm trying to print the spam, the bat has deleted from the list and the remaining elements are cat and dog. So for the delete, you have to specify the index of the element to be deleted from the list. The next is we have studied retrieving, deleting, inserting everything. So with the help of a for loops, how can I retrieve the data from the list? So we know that two methods, range method is also there, in operator is also there. So use range, the length list name with a for loop to retrieve or iterate over the index of a list. Example, spam, cat, bat, and dog are the elements. I'll be using the for loop for I in range method. So this is not new. In the basics also we have studied what is the purpose of the range. So you'll be specifying what is the range of the elements you want to retrieve. So here I am giving the length of the spam. So the length of the spam is 3. So each and every time I will be from 0, 1, 2, and I will be used as an indexing. I'll be using spam I. In the first iteration, I will be 0. The spam of 0 is cat, cat will be displayed. Next, it will go to the I is 1 and spam of 1 is bat and I is 2, spam of 2 is dog. So, like this, with the help of a for and a range function with the iteration method, we can retrieve the data which is inside the list. The for loop actually loops through its clause with the variable list in each iteration. Okay. So in the previous example, we've studied with the help of a range function how can we iteratively access the data. Here I represents the index. We have another method to access the data from the iteration method for loop, that is for I in spam. So I represent here the element or the item which is present in the given list spam. So print I is not indexing here, I directly represents the element, so it will be printing cat, bat and dog. So the two methods, one is with the help of an I in spam list we have given here. Another method is with the help of a range function. And we have two more operators, the in and not in operators. So what is in and not in operators? Determine whether a value is in or is not in a list with the in and not in operators. So in and not in operators are used to check whether the given value is present in the list or not. The in and not in are used to expression and connect two values. This expression will evaluate in a boolean value. This will return a boolean value and this can be connected with other expression to evaluate any statement. Spam, cat, bat, dog are the elements of the list. So here I am checking cat in spam. So what is the meaning of this? Whether the string cat is present in a given list spam. So in is an operator. It will check whether this given string is a part of the list or not. If it is present, then it will return true boolean value. Otherwise, it will return an false value. So because cat is present, so it will return a true. Similarly, we can also use not in. So not in will return true if it is not present and it will return false if it is present. So elephant not in spam. Yes, elephant is not a part of the given list, so it will return the true value. So in and not in operator are used to check whether the given value is present in a given list or not. So multiple assignment using the list. The multiple assignment trick, also called tuple unpacking, is a shortcut which assigns multiple variables with the values in a list in one line of code. Let's see an example here. The number of variables and the length of the list must be exactly equal. Python will give you a value error if it is not there. So cat is a list and its elements are fat, gray and loud. So now I'm specifying for each and every variable we are assigning a multiple assignment, that is will be assigning and value a multiple variable with the values in a list. So size is equal to cat of 0 and cat of 1 is color and disposition is cat of 2. Now what is that is the first element which is in this list that represents the size, and the second represents the color, and the third represents the disposition. Together size, color, disposition is equal to cat. So when you now refer cat, so what are the not only values, each value will be having its own attribute, that is size, color and the disposition. This is called multiple assignment trick and this is also called as tuple unpacking. So let's see with an example how does the delete function and everything works. Let's take equals to cat, comma, dog, comma, rat, spam. Okay. So I'll be taking one more, for example, L is equal to spam plus 10 comma 20 comma 30. What happened here? Already spam is one list, 10, 20, 30 are the another list. So with the help of a plus operator, I'm concatenating, and that is saved in another new list L. Similarly, I'll say L is equal to 10 comma 20 list replication operator. So the given list elements are repeated thrice in a given new list, 10, 20, 10, 20, and 20, 20. So these are the example of list concatenation and list replication. Next we'll see del delete L comma, let me take this spam itself, spam. So the spam is initially having cat, dog, and rat. With the help of a del statement, I'm deleting the item or the element which is present in the index 1, that is dog. After that, the list will be cat and rat. What happens, for example, if I give, it will give an error, list assignment index is out of the range. So always whatever we'll provide, it should be within a range. Next, let me see, for I in spam colon print I. With the iterative method, I represent here not the index, the element in the spam. Cat and rat will be displayed. What is another method? We have another method, that is with the help of a range. Let's continue. Spam equals to cat comma you now spam and go with for I in range length of spam print spam in range spam print spam of I. This is another method where we are using a range function in iterative method to retrieve the data inside the list. So the length is 4 and spam of I represents the index, and with the help of indexing method we are retrieving and we'll be using this. Okay. Okay, this is about the things. Okay, thank you for joining this session.